concern. Tech air conditioning and heating. For heating and air, it's all you need. Great same-day service, guaranteed. Friendly, fast, professional too. Tech, get the job done right the first time. Your comfort is our concern. Tech air conditioning and heating. Call 392-5.
All right, on page 6, names and numbers.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Hobbs High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Hobbs, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eagles! What exactly do you look for when choosing a bank? The choice is clear. First American Bank has been helping customers like you since 1903. That's over 100 years of banking expertise and knowledge at your convenience. First American Bank takes pride in helping small business from banking to lending. They get it done. First American Bank in Hobbs takes the time to sit and understand your business. This helps them help you. Call First American Bank in Hobbs today at 575-392-9200.
Whatever your tire needs may be, you can always count on Forest Tire. Whether it's roadside assistance, a new battery, brakes, an alignment, a new set of tires for around town, off-road or work, or just a flat tire, being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performances without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
COVID-19.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tasker Arena. Tonight's game between your Hobbs Lady Eagles and the Arteisa Lady Dogs will be coming back live in about 5-6 minutes here as both teams are warming up, and we'll set up pregame. We appreciate you all listening on the Walmart Broadcast Networks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to historic Tasker Arena, where your Hobbs Lady Eagles will be taking on the Lady Dogs of Artesia as volleyball gets underway here at Tasker. And we want to just go ahead and thank all these wonderful sponsors who are bringing this to you, so you can watch this on the Walmart Digital Solutions and then live on the Hobbs Sports Network. But just want to send our appreciation out for all of those wonderful sponsors, and we'll be featuring those sponsors as we get play underway. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. You can catch the pregame show and the live action to follow. Welcome one, welcome all to historic Tasker Arena on the beautiful campus of Hobbs High School, where your Hobbs Lady Eagles are getting ready to take on the Lady Dogs of Arteisa. And both teams are warming up and getting ready for the game here. And we're about 10 minutes away, and I believe they're going to have a national anthem, and then we'll get underway there. But Hobbs Lady Eagles coming in 0-3, and they're still trying to find their feet after their season has been delayed till now. And the Lady Dogs are firing on all cylinders. They are 5-0 in the season. So we're going to have a good one today as both teams are getting set for action. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Your comfort is our concern. Tech air conditioning and heating. For heating and air, it's all you need. Great same-day service, guaranteed. Friendly, fast, professional too. Tech, get the job done right the first time. Your comfort is our concern. Tech air conditioning and heating. Call 392-5307. Tech.
See our ad on page 6 in names and numbers.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Hobbs High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Hobbs, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eagles! What exactly do you look for when choosing a bank? The choice is clear. First American Bank has been helping customers like you since 1903. That's over 100 years of banking expertise and knowledge at your convenience. First American Bank takes pride in helping small business from banking to lending. They get it done. First American Bank in Hobbs takes the time to sit and understand your business. This helps them help you. Call First American Bank in Hobbs today at 575-392-9200.
Whatever your tire needs may be, you can always count on Forest Tire. Whether it's roadside assistance, a new battery, brakes, an alignment, a new set of tires for around town, off-road or work, or just a flat tire, being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performances without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
COVID-19, market volatility, earthquakes, recent layoffs, we've all been impacted during these turbulent times. I'm Shane Wesselter, CEO and founder of Gateway Insurance Group, Gateway Financial Advisors. With over 200 offices and representing all 50 states, we can help. Whether you have questions about the market volatility, whether you should buy, sell, or just write it out, whether you have questions about rolling your 401k to a private IRA, maybe you have questions about the recent premium deferral program for auto and home insurance. Regardless of what your questions are, give us a call, 858-GATEWAY. We are open and have staff and advisors willing to assist. In New Mexico, we have offices in Albuquerque, Clovis, Hobbs, and Santa Fe. We're happy to assist, even if we're not your current advisor. In New Mexico, you can give us a call at 505-585-5595.
For the local Hobbs office, call 393-4577.
We're all in this together. Be smart and stay healthy.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer, and member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Gateway Financial Advisors Incorporated and Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated are not affiliates.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
That coffee shop owner down the street is trying to pay tuition bills. The florist who's been there for every life moment is just a few years from retirement. And there's an entrepreneur who risked it all to open a restaurant. Lee County State Bank encourages you to shop small first this year. Our local businesses are barely hanging on, and they need our support now more than ever before. Follow Lee County State Bank on Facebook for small business spotlights. Visit us at onlinelcsb.com. Member FDIC.
Did you know that right now is the perfect time to invest in a new home? The interest rates are incredibly low. More than likely, your payments will be lower than rent. Call Robinson & Associates today to get a listing of homes that are within your price range. Robinson & Associates will help you find what you're looking for, whether you're looking to upsize, downsize, or just have questions. Call Robinson & Associates today for a free consultation on how to save you money.
The reviews are in, and TDS TV Plus is, well, a plus. Customers are loving the integration of live TV, recordings, on-demand programming, and streaming apps. Our convenient voice remote is the talk of the town. Our intuitive cloud DVR ensures you never miss a moment. Bundle TDS TV Plus and high-speed internet from $74.95 a month. See what the buzz is about. Order at hellotds.com/TDSTV today. Not available in all areas. Terms and conditions may apply. See website for details.
Everyday specials are going on this week at Thriftway and La Tienda in Hobbs. Family pack lean ground beef, $1.99 a pound. Bone-in sirloin cut pork chops, 99 cents a pound. Jalapeno peppers, 2 pounds for $1. Salad avocados, 4 for $1. Fresh zucchini squash, $1 per pound. Iceberg lettuce, $1 each. For all your grocery specials, La Tienda, 400 East Marlin, and Thriftway, 1317 North Turner in Hobbs. Every day.
Welcome back to historic Tasker Arena. Both teams getting some service time in before we start the game, and want to go ahead and just say this is exciting to be around sports right now, because we've gone so long without it that any amount of sports is absolutely exciting. And I'm glad to see that we've got fans in the stands, that we've done well here in Lee County, and we've turned ourselves green, and that we can have more people sitting here in the stands and watching these games. And it's a wonderful, wonderful environment to be in right now. And I'm sure the girls are excited to be able to play in front of some people and get a little bit of attention. And it's I would say we have a pretty good sized crowd here. I mean, obviously, within the guidelines of the state, they require you to do online ticketing. So if you are planning to attend any games this year, you have to go online and buy a ticket and show up with a ticket to the game. They're not selling anything at the door. You have to actually do it online and purchase the ticket so that they don't oversell. And then everything is going to be spaced out within the gym. You're allowed to sit with your family, but not with anybody else, so there's no cross-contamination. And, of course, masks are being asked to be worn as well. And even the players are wearing masks. And, like, at the end of the JV game, you know, when you'd normally high-five each other, they're giving each other air fives from the opposite sides of the court. So a lot of precautions in place. And, of course, doing this in order to protect everybody involved. You know, it's something that you got to do it, and you know, no matter what your beliefs are and all this stuff, it's the rules are in place, and this is what it takes to have sports. And for me personally, I'm willing to do it just so we can have some sports going on, and I'm excited to be here. So we're going to go ahead and go back to commercials for a little bit, and we're coming back with first half action after these messages. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Networks.
Specials are going on this week at Thriftway and La Tienda in Hobbs. Family pack lean ground beef, $1.99 a pound. Bone-in sirloin cut pork chops, 99 cents a pound. Jalapeno peppers, 2 pounds for $1. Salad avocados, 4 for $1. Fresh zucchini squash, $1 per pound. Iceberg lettuce, $1 each. For all your grocery specials, La Tienda, 400 East Marlin, and Thriftway, 1317 North Turner in Hobbs.
Your comfort is our concern. Hey-Tech, air conditioning and heating. For heating and air, it's all you need. Great same-day service, guaranteed. Friendly, fast, professional too. Hey-Tech, get the job done right the first time. Your comfort is our concern. Hey-Tech, air conditioning and heating. Call 392-5307. Hey-Tech.
See our ad on page 6 in names and numbers.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Hobbs High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Hobbs, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eagles! What exactly do you look for when choosing a bank? The choice is clear. First American Bank has been helping customers like you since 1903. That's over 100 years of banking expertise and knowledge at your convenience. First American Bank takes pride in helping small business from banking to lending. They get it done. First American Bank in Hobbs takes the time to sit and understand your business. This helps them help you. Call First American Bank in Hobbs today at 575-392-9200.
Whatever your tire needs may be, you can always count on Forest Tire. Whether it's roadside assistance, a new battery, brakes, an alignment, a new set of tires for around town, off-road or work, or just a flat tire, being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performances without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
COVID-19, market volatility, earthquakes, recent layoffs, we've all been impacted during these turbulent times. I'm Shane Wesselter, CEO and founder of Gateway Insurance Group, Gateway Financial Advisors. With over 200 offices and representing all 50 states, we can help. Whether you have questions about the market volatility, whether you should buy, sell, or just write it out, whether you have questions about rolling your 401k to a private IRA, maybe you have questions about the recent premium deferral program for auto and home insurance. Regardless of what your questions are, give us a call, 858-GATEWAY. We are open and have staff and advisors willing to assist. In New Mexico, we have offices in Albuquerque, Clovis, Hobbs, and Santa Fe. We're happy to assist, even if we're not your current advisor. In New Mexico, you can give us a call at 505-585-5595.
For the local Hobbs office, call 393-4577.
We're all in this together. Be smart and stay healthy.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer, and member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Gateway Financial Advisors Incorporated and Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated are not affiliates.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
That coffee.
Welcome back to historic Tasker Arena. Your Hobbs Lady Eagles getting ready to take on the Lady Dogs of Arteisa. Both teams are being introduced as we speak, and the Hobbs Lady Eagles, varsity team this year, they feature some really good talent. I mean, I tell you, a lot of these girls are multiple sports players, and names like Anaya Joseph, and you've seen her play multiple sports, and Wisdom Anthony and Elise Turbiatis, absolutely wonderful athletes. So a lot of talent on this squad, and when they find themselves, they're going to be very dangerous and to deal with as we go further into the season. It's a thing where, right now you're coming into this, you weren't sure you were going to have a season. Because you play multiple sports, you're probably split between a lot of different things. And it takes a little bit to find your sea legs. And that's what they're hoping to do tonight as they take on this very, very, very stacked Artesia Lady Dogs squad. Lady Dogs, their coach, Alan Williams. Williams is a Texas guy. He was at Lubbock Christian for quite a long time and had a lot of success there at Lubbock Christian. And when he came over from Lubbock Christian to Artesia, he really solidified that program, making steady strides every year. And this squad this year is undefeated and knocked off some really tough opponents too, and only have lost one game on the season doing it. They gave up one game to Clovis, winning that one 3-1, and that was the only time that they dropped any game or any set on the season. They beat Carlsbad 3-0, beat Hobbs in Artesia 3-0, beat Roswell 3-0, and dropped Carlsbad in Carlsbad 3-0. So you're looking at a very, very, very talented team, and it's going to be an exciting day of volleyball for sure. Glad to have you with us as both teams have been introduced now, and we're getting ready to get some action going. and unable to high five before the game. They wave at each other. I mean, they're making the best of a situation where you can't do certain things, but they're making the best of it, and coaches aren't allowed to high five the kids as they come through the line, so they give them air fives, and it's a different world we live in than a year ago for sure. And I tell you what, I'll take it right now. We just have volleyball, and that's going to work for me. Hobbs Lady Eagles have taken the court, waiting for Artesia to get themselves set up. And have not seen who's going to be serving first, but they're bringing in the libero. For the Hobbs Lady Eagles, that's going to be Cameron Cantu. She is a defensive specialist. She gets to don the black jersey as the team is donning white, but she gets to come in and make the multiple subs into positions. And the libero for Artesia is going to be number 9. That is Coda Beltran. Beltran's going to be serving to start the game. Artesia on the attack here. Right-handed serve. It's going to drop off the net and fall in for a point, and Artesia is going to be up 1-0. Beltran back behind the line again. Hobbs defense gets set. The right hand from Beltran. It's going to be off of number 3 Cantu's arms. Couldn't quite get in position. That's going to be a second point for Artesia. Here's the offering into the net, and that'll be a point for Hobbs, and Hobbs will get a chance to start serving here. Sanahi Gutierrez will be serving from behind the line. Looks like she's a righty as well. Substitution on the floor for Hobbs. Gutierrez sets up. Right hands it over. It's deep, and it's going to be long. And that'll take Artesia to a 3-1 advantage. Serving for Artesia, number 1, Alexa Silva. Silva, a lefty. He sends it back to the back line. That one's going to be long. Hobbs gets the point on that one. Service errors here, costing both teams. 3-2 Artesia, as Mackenzie Hand will be serving for the Eagles. Hand moves over to the left side. Tosses and fires. This one's going to drop in there. Fielded cleanly by the Artesia Lady Dogs. Dug out by number 4 Anthony. Sends it over to the Artesia side. They're not going to be able to do much with it. Set up. Backside, Torbiatas. She has to push it over. Didn't have quite a perfect set. Artesia on the attack here. Dug out by Hand. Backside's going to be knocked into play by Anaya Joseph. And Joseph ends up getting another set on the right side. She powers it. It's going to be blocked. Sent back. Ball's in play. And that point will end up going to Artesia as Hobbs can't find a way to make it happen. So a point there for Artesia. It's 4-2. And Artesia on the serve. Number 6, Charity Argo sends it over. Nice set there by Anthony. Hammered down, and a beautiful spike by Anaya Joseph. Nice connection there. And the Hobbs Lady Eagles pick up the point. Wisdom Anthony set up a beautiful set, and Joseph dropped the hammer on him. Service from the back line is going to be into the net, and that'll be a point for Artesia. Number 14 serving for Artesia, that's Natalie Leon. Leon's right hand, handled cleanly, set on the backside. Anthony sends it over. The Hobbs Eagles run it down, but couldn't do anything with it on the dig, and the pass ends up setting up Artesia with a point there. Leon's second offering as a service. Takes a couple of dribbles, right hands it over. Lady Eagles send it back up, but they can't do much with it on the pass. They were trying to get a set, but it went over the net, and Artesia just hammered it down, and Lady Eagles couldn't do much with it there. Leon with the right hand, dug out. Nice set, backside. Joseph sends it with two hands back deep. Arteisa on the attack. All they can do is touch it over, dug out by the Lady Eagles. It's going to be two-handed push down by Tori Beatis. They're going to send it over and just over the outstretched arms of Tori Beatis and Janiyah Williams and into the heart of the Hobbs defense. Timeout on the floor, 8-3, Artesia leads. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagles Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Shop owner down the street is trying to pay tuition bills. The florist who's been there for every life moment is just a few years from retirement. And there's an entrepreneur who risked it all to open a restaurant. Lee County State Bank encourages you to shop small first this year. Our local businesses are barely hanging on, and they need our support now more than ever before. Follow Lee County State Bank on Facebook for small business spotlights. Visit us at onlinelcsb.com. Member FDIC.
Did you know that right now is the perfect time to invest in a new home? The interest rates are incredibly low. More than likely, your payments will be lower than rent. Call Robinson & Associates today to get a listing of homes that are within your price range. Robinson & Associates will help you find what you're looking for, whether you're looking to upsize, downsize, or just have questions. Call Robinson & Associates today for a free consultation on how to save you money.
The reviews are in, and TDS TV Plus.
Welcome back. Hobbs Eagles get the point there as the attack from the Artesia Lady Dogs is too long. Your score 8-4. The Artesia Lady Dogs are leading. Hobbs getting ready to send a service over. I believe that's number 8, Hannah Souter, serving for the Lady Eagles. The toss fires it over into the heart of the Artesia defense. They get a set on the attack, sends it to the back line, dug out by the Lady Eagles. The Lady Eagles didn't get quite a good set on it. They have to push it over, and Artesia now on the attack. Blocked at the net by the Lady Eagles, but handled by Artesia. Here's a set and a spike down by Tori Beatis, and they're going to get us for going over the net, and that'll be a point for the Lady Dogs. 9-4 your score. Artesia to serve. Number 12, that is Brooke Kennebrough. Lady Eagles send it over from the back line, but send it deep and out of play, and that'll be a point for the Lady Dogs. 10-4 your score here. Lady Dogs serving again. Here's Kennebrough. Sends to the back line, dug out. Here's a set. Sent deep by Wisdom Anthony. Anthony tried to find that back corner, but sent it just a little long, and that'll be a point for Artesia. Kennebrough to serve again. Right hands it over. Fielded cleanly. Toss to the back, and it's going to be hammered by Nia Joseph. Artesia on the attack. Sends it to the back line, and Cameron Cantu, all she can do is get a right hand on it and couldn't quite get control of it. Score goes to Artesia. It's 12-4. Back after this message, you're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagles Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Is, well, a plus. Customers are loving the integration of live TV, recordings, on-demand programming, and streaming apps. Our convenient voice remote is the talk of the town. Our intuitive cloud DVR ensures you never miss a moment. Bundle TDS TV Plus and high-speed internet from $74.95 a month. See what the buzz is about. Order at hellotds.com/TDSTV today. Areas, terms and conditions may apply. See website for details.
Welcome back. 12-4 your score. Artesia leads. Hobbs Lady Eagles looking to come back here in the first game. The Artesia Lady Dogs, they have only dropped one game all year, and they are undefeated in all their matches on the season. Kennebrough's right hand. Nice job digging it out by Joseph. Set to the backside. Hammered down. Number 4, Wisdom Anthony with the right hand power. Sends it into the heart of the Artesia defense, and that is a point for your Hobbs Lady Eagles. 12-5 the score. Here's Cantu. Way deep, as she's going to get a running start. Looks like she's going to do a jump serve from the back line, sends it long, and that'll be a service error and a point for Artesia. Artesia to serve. Riley Greer, she's a 5'6" senior, right hands it over. Nice diving dig by number 8 Souter, but couldn't do much with it. When she got down, she got the ball up. The Lady Eagles couldn't control, and that's a point for the Lady Dogs. Right hand back. Nice opportunity, but pushed over on a feint. Dug out by Joseph, but couldn't handle it on the pass, and that'll be a point for Artesia. Joseph's been getting quite a few digs on that back line. Here's the service from Greer. Got a back set. Hand has to run it down. All she can do is play it through the rafters, and unfortunately it's going to hit one of the rafters when it gets over there. She hustled down the line just to get to it, but once she got there, all she could do is play it up, and if it hits the rafters, that's a point for Artesia. Greer with the right hand. It's going to hit the net. Handled cleanly on the attack, and Wisdom Anthony came up, and she tried to two-hand feint it over. It's all she could do there. She was trying to get a running start on it. Couldn't quite get it over the net. Greer again. Right hands it. Off the net. Controlled by hand. Set by Joseph. Anthony with the hammer. Anthony powers it home, and that'll be a point for your Hobbs Lady Eagles. Wisdom Anthony showing the athleticism there. She put a lot of power on that one. Sadahi Gutierrez to serve, and actually it looks like they're trying to make a sub here. Actually, no, they're trying to get the right server. Wisdom Anthony to serve. Early in the season, still trying to get their rotations down. Anthony, jump serve from the back line. Comes down, and it was just out. And she had a nice serve down the line, and it just missed. 18-6, Artesia leads. Service from Artesia, and it's going to go wide. That'll be a point for the Hobbs Lady Eagles. (18-6) your score, now 18-7. Check that. Gutierrez sends it over, and it's long. Another service error. Point goes to Artesia there. Left hands it over. Controlled by Joseph. Here's a set. Back to Joseph, and Joseph hammers it home with the right hand. A lot of power there. When we have our sets in place, we know how to kill it for sure. 18-8 your score here. Artesia leads. Some discussion going on the court. I think they're trying to check rotations here. They're at the scorer's table. Not certain what the discussion is at the moment, so we're just kind of waiting to see in here. Still talking about it. Both teams kind of waiting. Coach from Artesia walked up with his clipboard. They're at the scorer's table talking things over. Now Coach Fortuno's over there. From my vantage point, I can't really see anything at the scorer's table, so I'm not able to try to see much of the discussion. I'm not certain how long this will last either. I could throw it to commercial, but it might be over the moment I throw it there. So we'll just go ahead and stay here. Tell you what, analyzing the game, Arteisia's been very sound, and that's what we kind of expected of him. But in glimpses, when Hobbs is fielding cleanly on the passes and getting the setup, Wisdom Anthony, Elise Torrebiatas, and Nia Joseph have the ability to put that ball down, down onto the court with a lot of authority and force. And it's one of those things that when you develop the consistency, that athleticism comes out. I mean, this team that just needs more time together. As they have that time, it's going to be, you're going to see them get better and better and grow. Still discussing things at the scorer's table. That's why we're having a break here in the action if you've just tuned in. It looks like now they've got it sorted. They're blowing the whistle, trying to let them know it's time to play. And the service is going to go to Arteisa. Actually, no, it will be Hobbs serve, and Hand will be doing the serving. So, all that, nothing's changed. We're back standing where we were a minute ago. Hand with the right hand over. Handled by Arteisa. They got a feint at the net. Set up by Anthony. Hammered to the right side by Joseph. Controlled by Arteisa. Arteisa on the attack. Sends the back line. It's going to be blocked at the net, but nobody's able to handle it after the block. It goes out of bounds off the hands of the Lady Eagles, and that'll be a point for Arteisa. Janiah Williams did a good job getting up there and getting her hands on it. Deflected the attack, but nobody was able to run it down. Service is going to be outside of play. Service error by Charity Argo, and that'll be a point for the Lady Eagles. 19-9 your score. Artesia leads Hobbs. Here's Nia Joseph with the right hand. She sends it over. And that'll be a service winner as it was mishandled by Brooke Kinneborough in the back line for Artesia. Here's Joseph again. Sets up, fires it over. This time Kinneborough collects it nicely, set up, and they go up for the block, but it's going to be blocked down into the net, and that'll be a point for Artesia. Number 14, Natalie Leone with the right hand. And now Leone becomes the server. 20-10 your score, Artesia leads. Sends it over at the net. Hobbs does everything they could to get down on him. Joseph did a good job just going down to the floor to get it up, and Janiah Williams came over and tried to send it over, but just couldn't quite get the angle on it. 21-10 Artesia. Leone with the right hand. And they're going to let that one fall, and that's going to be an ace. Anthony was looking at it. It was coming down the line. Anthony thought it was going to be long, and it fell in. Leone's service to the middle. The pass is going to be a little long. Artesia is going to knock it down, but they're going to knock it down out of bounds, and that'll be a point for the Lady Eagles. Janiah Williams to serve. Hobbs trying to get another sub in. Janiah sends it over with the right hand. That's going to be a service winner as it was mishandled on the back line. Williams once again. Here's the toss. She's going to whip it around. Handled by Kinneborough. Set back. A nice hit from the back line by Artesia. And Cantu went diving for it and did all she could just to get her hands on it. And it ended up in the stands. 23-12 Artesia leads. Artesia to serve. Myra Villa. No, check that. That's Kinneborough serving. Controlled by Joseph. Sets it up. It goes to Torrebiatas, and Torrebiatas puts it into the heart of the defense. Torrebiatas keeps us in it. 23-13 now. Here's Cantu to serve. Takes some steps. Tosses, fires. And this one's going to be long on outside. And that'll give Artesia a point. At this point, Artesia just needs one to finish off game one here. Service from Arteisa off the net. Hand sends it to the back line. Over to Wisdom Anthony, and Anthony put some mustard on that one. And she rewards herself by getting to serve. 24-14 your score. Here's Anthony with the right hand. And that's going to be into the net, and that'll be the end of game one. Your score at the end of one, Artesia wins 25-14. They're up 1-0. Back after these messages, you're listening to the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Your comfort is our concern. Tech air conditioning and heating. For heating and air, it's all you need. Great same-day service, guaranteed. Friendly, fast, professional too. Tech, get the job done right the first time. Your comfort is our concern. Tech air conditioning and heating. Call 392-5307. Tech.
See our ad on page 6 in names and numbers.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Hobbs High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Hobbs, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eagles! What exactly do you look for when choosing a bank? The choice is clear. First American Bank has been helping customers like you since 1903. That's over 100 years of banking expertise and knowledge at your convenience. First American Bank takes pride in helping small business from banking to lending. They get it done. First American Bank in Hobbs takes the time to sit and understand your business. This helps them help you. Call First American Bank in Hobbs today at 575-392-9200.
Whatever your tire needs may be, you can always count on Forest Tire. Whether it's roadside assistance, a new battery, brakes, an alignment, a new set of tires for around town, off-road or work, or just a flat tire, being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performances without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
COVID-19, market volatility, earthquakes, recent layoffs. We've all been impacted during these turbulent times. I'm Shane Wesselter, CEO and founder of Gateway Insurance Group, Gateway Financial Advisors. With over 200 offices and representing all 50 states, we can help. Whether you have questions about the market volatility, whether you should buy, sell, or just ride it out, whether you have questions about rolling your 401k to a private IRA, maybe you have questions about the recent premium deferral program for auto and home insurance. Regardless of what your questions are, give us a call. 858-GATEWAY. We are open and have staff and advisors willing to assist. In New Mexico, we have offices in Albuquerque, Clovis, Hobbs, and Santa Fe. We're happy to assist, even if we're not your current advisor. In New Mexico, you can give us a call at 505-585-5595.
For the local Hobbs office, call 393-4577.
We're all in this together. Be smart and stay healthy.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer, and member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Gateway Financial Advisors Incorporated and Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated.
Welcome back. Hobbs to serve here, and they're going to get the point right off the get-go as the first serve goes for a service winner. Serving for the Hobbs Lady Eagles is Ariana Jimenez. Jimenez steps in again. Jimenez with the right hand sends it across, controlled by Artesia. Artesia gets a set. It's going to be sent to the back line, controlled by Cantu. Hobbs is going to have to just send it over. Artesia trying to get up. They're going to send it to the back line, hammered from the back line, controlled by Cantu again. Set across backside, hammered home. Beautiful volleyball right there. And Nia Joseph with the finish on a beautiful set from Wisdom Anthony. And just like that, the Hobbs Lady Eagles up 2-0 here. Ariana Jimenez again. Right hands it into the net, and that'll be a point for Artesia. Artesia to serve. Number one in the game now. This is Alexa Silva. Silva with the left hand. Controlled by Cantu. Gets a set from Anthony to a Nia Joseph. Blocked at the net, but dug out by Gutierrez. Ball's back and forth, and they're going to get him on a two-hit. Now there's confusion on the court. There was a 2 hit, and now they're going to say it's 4 against Hobbs. But Hobbs was saying that somebody hit it twice. Coach discussed it with the judge on this side, and she's talking to the head judge now. It's 2-2's the score on the scoreboard, but we'll see what happens. They may change it. But the Hobbs Lady Eagles was trying to tell him, hey, she hit it twice. And then they got Hobbs for hitting it 4 times. So the discussion's over. An explanation, Coach Williams is having none of it. And she's telling her she hit it twice. And they're trying to explain it to the head ref and the side ref. And I've never met a referee that I've won an argument with. So it's all for nothing. They're going to give it to Arteisa. And Coach Williams is livid. They get us for 4, but miss the 2 with the person hitting it twice in a row. So here's another offering. It's going to be set up on the near side. Here's Joseph with the hammer. And Joseph hopping up and down after she puts that one onto the parquet. 3-2 Hobbs Lady Eagles, and they're playing some inspired volleyball now. Here's Cantu to serve. Cantu slides over, serving from the left side now. Sends it over. Controlled by Arteisa, but hammered down by Joseph at the net. Anaya Joseph putting on a clinic. 4-2 Hobbs here in the second game. Cantu's offering with the right hand. To the back line, controlled by Arteisa. They've got a set. It's up into the heart of the defense, controlled by Wisdom Anthony. Set for Joseph. Joseph sends it over. Arteisa controls. Sets it for Kennebrew. Blocked at the net. And they have to send it over, but they're going to get Hobbs. No, hold on. I guess they blew the whistle on that one too soon, and they're just going to call that one a no score. We'll pretend that play didn't happen. Cantu's offering. Back line just a little long. That one's out, and that'll be a point for Arteisa. Arteisa on the attack here. Controlled by Joseph, but Joseph can't quite find the setter, and that'll be another point for Arteisa. Here's Charity Argo again with the right hand. This one into the net, and that'll be a point for Hobbs. Hobbs now with the lead 5-4. Hannah Souter in to serve. Souter working from the near side also. Right hands it over, off the net, into the heart of the defense, and this could be a point for Hobbs as it falls onto the floor. 6-4, Hobbs leads here. Souter sets up, right hands it over, controlled off the back line by Arteisa. Here's a set, and that one's going to be put where they ain't, as Artesia's going to put it on the floor, and that'll be a point for Arteisa. Here's Natalie Leon. She was a very effective server in the first game. Right hands it over, hits the net, controlled by Hobbs, back set, and all they're going to do is put it over, but they can't quite find the court, and it's out of bounds. That'll be a point for Artesia. Leon with a second offering, controlled by Joseph, set by Anthony. Joseph with the right hand, controlled by Artesia. Artesia goes for a back set. Going to be off the net. Joseph digs it out. Joseph off the back line. All she can do is try to place it. And there's confusion. She calls it out, then in and out, and then the head judge calls it out. So that'll be a point for Artesia here. Artesia on the attack. Set for Kennebrew. Controlled by Cantu. Anthony sets it over. Hand pushes it over with the right hand. At the net, it's going to be blocked by Anthony, but it's not going to be blocked over the net. It'll fall harmlessly to the floor, and that'll be an Artesia point. 8-6 lead here for Artesia. Leon to serve. Controlled by Anthony. Sent over by Cantu. Artesia with the set. Here comes the spike. Blocked at the net. Ran down by Souter. Action at the net. Finally, Hobbs sends it over with a right hand. Back set to the middle, and it's going to be blocked by Hand. Mackenzie Hand gets up there, hammers it home on, as Artesia was trying to spike it. Hand puts it on the floor, and that's a Hobbs point. Joseph to serve. Joseph sends it over, controlled off the back line. All Artesia can do is push it over. Comes to Wisdom Anthony. Anthony with the left hand sends it back into the defense, and that'll be a point for Hobbs. Just like that, Hobbs is back in it. It's tied at 8. Joseph from the back line with the right hand. This one's going to be miscommunicated by the Artesia defense, and that's a service winner for Joseph. Nia Joseph's been everywhere today. Joseph again with the right hand. This one into the net, and that'll be a point for Artesia. Score's tied at 9 here in the second game. Artesia running away with the first. Here's an offering for Kennebra. Controlled off the back line. Set from Anthony. Pushed over by Janiah Williams. Attack comes near side. Artesia can't control it. Out of bounds. That'll be a Hobbs point. Mackenzie Hand to serve for the Lady Eagles. Serving from the near side. Right hands it to the back line. Kennebra tries a set. They're going to send it from the back line. Controlled by the Lady Eagles, who have to push it over. And it's going to be dug out by Artesia. Artesia can't do anything with it. Here's Hobbs on the attack. Wisdom Anthony with a feint over with the right hand. And instead of setting it, Anthony just surprises him with the feint coming over. And that'll be a point for the Hobbs Lady Eagles. 11-9 your score. Hobbs leads. Hand on the attack with the serve. Dug out by Artesia. They're going to send it over with the right hand. And they put it right between two Lady Eagles there. And that'll be a point for Artesia. Artesia to serve. Number 8 doing the service duties here. That's Riley Greer. Greer with the right hand. Dug out by Souter. Sent to the back line. Janiah Williams sends it over with two hands. Attack on the near side. It's going to be a feint at the net, controlled by the Lady Eagles. Here's Janiah Williams with the right hand. Dug out by Artesia. Artesia on the attack. Into the net. And that's the Lady Eagles point. Lady Eagles playing much better volleyball here in the second game. Sadahi Gutierrez back into the game. Lady Eagles service from Joseph. Ball's up, and they're going to push it down. It's going to be kicked. The Hobbs Lady Eagles pushed it down, and all that they could do with it, number 9, Coda Beltran, she kicked it up in the air, which is legal, but it goes off the rafters. That's a Hobbs Lady Eagles point. Here's Joseph. Joseph with the right hand. Nice serve. Into the net, rolls over on the Artesia defense. Now Artesia back on the attack. Cantu digs it out on the back line. Here's Anthony sets it up for Tori Beatis. She has to push it over. Here's the attack, blocked at the net, and that's going to be a Hobbs Lady Eagles point as it ends up being handled 4 times by Artesia. 14-10 Lady Eagles lead. Joseph sends it with the right hand again. Artesia with a set from the far side, hammers it with the right hand. It's out of bounds. 15-10 Hobbs leads. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor. Artesia wants to talk it over. 15-10, Hobbs is up. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagles Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Welcome back. Hobbs Lady Eagles lead the Artesia Bulldogs in Game 2, 15-10, after dropping the first game to them. Playing some very spirited volleyball here, and between Anaya Joseph and Wisdom Anthony, they have been putting on a clinic here with some sets and spikes. Anthony to serve. Right hands it over. Dug out by Artesia. Artesia on the attack, blocked by Janiyah Williams. Artesia can't do anything with it. They send it over with two hands. Attack by number 1, Tora Beatis, after a beautiful set, and Tora Beatis hammers it down for a point. Anthony to serve again. 16-10 Hobbs leads. Wisdom Anthony on the attack, and that's going to be long, and that'll be an Artesia point. Artesia now serving. (16-11) here, Hobbs leads. Artesia's service controlled by Cantu. Here's Anthony's set. Tora Beatis with the right hand. Attack from the near side. Going to be blocked at the net. It's up. And then blocked twice at the net, and the ball's falling down. Sadahi Gutierrez tries to dive for it, but couldn't get there. Artesia gets the point. Here's Beltran, the libero, into the net, and that'll be a Hobbs point. Janiyah Williams to serve. Williams standing near side. Deep. She gets a running start, fires it over. This one's going to carry long, and that'll be an Artesia point. 17-13, your score. Hobbs Lady Eagles leading here in the second. Left-handed over. This one's going to be long, and that'll be a Hobbs point. Number 1, Alexa Silva there. Lefty couldn't find the court, and that's going to give Hobbs the opportunity. Here's Cantu. Cantu with the right hand. Dug out. Comes near side. Knocked down by Leon, but Leon can't find the back line, and that'll be a Hobbs Lady Eagles point. 19-13 Lady Eagles lead here. Timeout on the floor. They want to talk it over again. We're back after these messages. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Coffee shop owner down the street is trying to pay tuition bills. The florist who's been there for every life moment is just a few years from retirement. And there's an entrepreneur who risked it all to open a restaurant. Lee County State Bank encourages you to shop small first this year. Our local businesses are barely hanging on, and they need our support now more than ever before. Follow Lee County State Bank on Facebook for small business spotlights. Visit us at onlinelcsb.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. 19-13 your score. Hobbs Lady Eagles on top of the Lady Dogs of Artesia here in the second game. Hobbs Lady Eagles dropped the first one, trying to even it up here. Cantu getting a running start here. She gets the whistle, and here comes the jump serve. Cantu from the back line. Sends it over. Artesia controls. On the attack. Going to be blocked, and it's going to roll along the net and out of bounds. And that'll be a point for Artesia. Here's number 6, Charity Argo. Argo with the right hand. Controlled by Souter. Sent over. They're going to have to send it back into the Artesia half. Here's a set. Here's a spike. Blocked at the net. Chance to dig it out, and they couldn't quite figure out who was going to go down. Cantu and Souter were there. Excuse me, that was Adriana Jimenez, not Souter. Apologize. Here's the attack. Jimenez is going to watch it go out of bounds, and wise choice there by Jimenez. Now Souter's on the floor, so I apologize that. I was calling it Souter. It was Jimenez. Souter to serve, right hands it over. Going to be off the back line. Arteisa just trying to get it over, and they do. Controlled, set by Anthony, hammered down by Joseph. This one's back at the net. Joseph hits it against the net. It's going to be knocked over, controlled side, and then I guess it's going to be an Artesia point because I think Joseph hit it twice. So it looks like number 14, that is Natalie Leon to serve. Hobbs up 20-16 here. Leon sends it over. Handled. But Hobbs is not able to get it over. They had a nice little dig off the serve, but they couldn't quite get the pass and the set from it. 20-17, Artesia starting to show some teeth. Here's a service from Leon. Cantu has it, sends it under the Artesia half. Artesia sets it. Kennebro from the near side is going to be blocked and on the court. Hand and Anthony got up there, and both of them got their hands on it. Knocked it down to the court. 21-17 Hobbs here in the second. Off the back line. Joseph to serve. And she misses the court, and that'll be an Artesia point, 21-18. Close game here in the second. Here's the service. It's going to hit the net, go down. And all Hobbs can do is try to dig it out. It rolls off the net and just falls over. And that's one of the hardest ones to handle. And timeout on the floor. Coach Williams wants to talk it over. Back after these messages, you're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagles Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Did you know that right now is the perfect time to invest in a new home? The interest rates are incredibly low. More than likely, your payments will be lower than rent. Call Robinson & Associates today to get a listing of homes that are within your price range. Robinson & Associates will help you find what you're looking for, whether you're looking to upsize, downsize, or just have questions. Call Robinson & Associates today for a free consultation on how to save you money.
Welcome back. 21-19 your score. Hobbs Lady Eagles up on the Lady Dogs of Artesia in the second game. They dropped the first game to the Lady Dogs. But boy, we have ourselves an exciting second game. Hobbs at one point was up by nearly 6 points. Artesia has roared back here to make it a game. Coach Williams encouraging her team over there, clapping and trying to get a couple more points out of them here. 4 more to be exact. Here's Kennebro with the right-handed serve. And Lady Eagles get a set from Anthony. Backside hand on the run. Hand's going to put it over and get the point for the Lady Eagles. 22-19, the Lady Eagles now lead. Hand did a good job of taking 2 side steps and making a running spike on that one. Hand sends it over on the serve. Controlled backline Artesia. All they can do is send it over. Set from Anthony. Knocked down by Torbiatis. And the Hobbs Lady Eagles are 2 points away from winning the second game here. 23-19, Lady Eagles lead. Mackenzie Hand with the right hand over. Dug out by Artesia. Set. Spike on the backside by Kennebro. Controlled by Wisdom Anthony. Set for Janaya Williams. And she just misses the back line. Out of bounds. And that'll be 23-20. Hobbs leading by 3 here. Needs 2 more to close it out. Into the net on the service by Riley Greer. And now the Lady Eagles are 1 point away from stealing game 2. Here's Anthony to serve. Anthony steps up, attacks with the right hand, and it's into the net. 24-21. Puts the services into the hands of their libero. Number 9, Coda Beltran. Beltran fires it over, and Cantu can't control it. That one was close to being out of bounds, and that was a hard decision to make there, and Cantu couldn't do much with it. 24-22. Artesia fires on the next one. And Cantu goes down. tries to dig it out. It's a beautiful serve there by Beltran, who is the best server. And that'll end up causing a timeout on the floor. 24-23 your score. We'll be back after these messages on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Views are in, and TDS TV Plus is, well, a plus. Customers are loving the integration of live TV, recordings, on-demand programming, and streaming apps. Our convenient voice remote is the talk of the town. Our intuitive cloud DVR ensures you never miss a moment. Bundle TDS TV Plus and high-speed internet from $74.95 a month. See what the buzz is about. Order at hellotds.com/TDSTV today. Not available in all areas. Terms and conditions may apply. See website for details.
Welcome back. 24-23. Hobbs Lady Eagles lead. They need 1 point. Here's the service from Beltran. It's over off the back line. Joseph digs it out. Anthony sets it up. Torrey Beatas puts it down. Arteisa digs it out. Back set goes to Beltran. She hammers it. Controlled by Cantu. Anthony sets it. Pushed down by Torrey Beatas. And that is the Hobbs Lady Eagles winning that game 25-23. And this will set it up for game 3. 3 minutes put on the clock. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Everyday specials are going on this week at Thriftway and La Tienda in Hobbs. Family pack lean ground beef, $1.99 a pound. Bone-in sirloin cut pork chops, 99 cents a pound. Jalapeno peppers, 2 pounds for $1. Salad avocados, 4 for $1. Fresh zucchini squash, $1 per pound. Iceberg lettuce, $1 each. For all your grocery specials, La Tienda, 400 East Marlin, and Thriftway, 1317 North Turner in Hobbs.
Your comfort is our concern. Tech air conditioning and heating. For heating and air, it's all you need. Great same-day service, guaranteed. Friendly, fast, professional too. Tech, get the job done right the first time. Your comfort is our concern. Tech air conditioning and heating. Call 392-5307. Tech.
See our ad on page 6 in names and numbers.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Hobbs High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Hobbs, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eagles! What exactly do you look for when choosing a bank? The choice is clear. First American Bank has been helping customers like you since 1903. That's over 100 years of banking expertise and knowledge at your convenience. First American Bank takes pride in helping small business from banking to lending. They get it done. First American Bank in Hobbs takes the time to sit and understand your business. This helps them help you. Call First American Bank in Hobbs today at 575-392-9200.
Welcome back. Hobbs Lady Eagles and the Lady Dogs of Artesia. They've split so far, but each of them taking a game. The game's knotted at 1 apiece. Artesia to serve. And one thing I want to note is that the teams aren't changing sides. They're staying on the same side of the court, it looks like, for the entire games. Probably a COVID restriction thing they're doing. Notice that after the first one that they didn't switch. Beltran's going to start the serving duties here for the Artesia Lady Dogs. Hobbs' defense is set, and we're ready for action here. Beltran's offering is up and over. Controlled by Cantu. Anthony with the set for Joseph. Joseph with the right-hand hammer. It's going to be dug out off the back line by Kennebro, but they're going to say it touched the ground. And the Hobbs Lady Eagles are up 1-0. Cantu to serve. And the Hobbs is really starting to find their stride here. Cantu with the right hand. Sends it deep, and it's going to be out of bounds. That'll make the score even up at 1 apiece. All tied up here, game 3. Here's Alexa Silva, the lefty. Southpaw steps up, sends it over. Cantu off the back line, sends it over to Wisdom Anthony. They try to spike Anthony's dig out, but it's going to be blocked by Anaya Joseph. Hit to the back line, and Cantu watches it fall. She thought that was going to be out, so she kind of backed off and ended up hitting the line. 2-1 Artesia here. Silva with the left hand. Off the back line, a little confusion as two Hobbs Lady Eagles went after it. And it's quickly 3-1 for Artesia. Silva still serving. Fires it over into the net. 3-2. Souter coming in for Sadahi Gutierrez. Souter will serve for the Lady Eagles. Souter lines it up and puts it over the net. Artesia can't handle it off the back line. Number 8, Riley Greer there. Couldn't quite get her arm on it, and that's a point evening up for Hobbs. It's 3-3. Souter again. Dug out by Beltran. Sent over on a feint. Controlled by the Lady Eagles. Anthony over to Hand. And Hand put it the one place she could put it, and they weren't. She went down the line to the backside, and there was not an Artesia Lady Dog in sight. Smart play there by Mackenzie Hand. Here's the service again from Souter. Artesia sets it up, spikes from the midline into the net. And Hobbs is up 5-3 here in the third. So after splitting the first two, and actually the first one was all Artesia, second one was a hard-fought battle, and Hobbs hung on. Hobbs now leading here in the third. Sends it over. Silva digs it out. Off the back line, all Beltran can do is send it over. Anthony with the set. No, she's going to go with the feint. Controlled by Artesia. Artesia off the midline. Controlled by Cantu. Here's a set from Anthony. Comes near side. Joseph into the net. 5-4 your score here. Hobbs still with the lead as Artesia is ready to serve. Here's Greer. Controlled by Joseph. Sent to the back line. Joseph just going to have to send it over. Beltran on the run. Controlled by Artesia. And it's going to be sent wide off the back line. Now these Lady Eagles are really putting the Artesia Lady Dogs on their heels here. Joseph into the game for Ariana Jimenez. Here's the service. Backside. Cantu with a running, diving dig, set up and hammered down by Joseph. Beautiful play there by Cantu. Joseph to serve, leading 7-4. Sends it over. Artesia controls. Back line, all they can do is knock it over. Set up by Anthony to Williams. Williams into the net, and that'll be a point for Artesia. 7-5 your score. Artesia's offering from Leon into the heart of the defense. Wisdom Anthony is set. Hand on the run. And Hand's going to hammer it down with the right hand. 8-5 Hobbs. Hand becomes the server. She fires it over. Nice job. She put it into Kinnebro's hands, but Kinnebro had to move over about 3 steps and couldn't quite get there. And when Kinnebro's on that back line, they have really tried to pick on her. They keep going right at her. Another service to Kinnebro. Back set to Beltran. Beltran can't put it in the court. 10-5 your score. Hobbs leads. We're in game 3. Hand to Beltran. Got a set and a spike at the line. Dug out by Anthony. Joseph sets it up for Williams. Williams with the right hand. Dug out by Artesia, but they can't do anything with it. And another winner for the Lady Eagles. Timeout on the floor. Artesia wants to talk it over. Your score, 11-5. The Hobbs Lady Eagles lead. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Whatever your tire needs may be, you can always count on Forest Tire. Whether it's roadside assistance, a new battery, brakes, an alignment, a new set of tires for around town, off-road or work, or just a flat tire, being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performances without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Welcome back. 11-5 your score. The Hobbs Lady Eagles are leading the Arteisa Lady Dogs here. And our Arteisa Lady Dogs come in undefeated on the season. They are 5-0. And the Hobbs Lady Eagles are just finding themselves. They're an 0-3 team, but they have really been improving. Here's the service from Hand, and it's long. And that'll be an Artesia point, making it 11-6. Artesia to serve. Here's Kennebrew, controlled by Cantu. Here's Anthony, sets it up for Joseph, and Joseph just plugs it down onto the floor. And that thing has just become a nail on the court. 12-6, the Lady Eagles lead. Anthony to serve. Anthony serves one deep. Beltran just sets it up. Gets a dig back. It's going to be blocked at the net as Tori Beatis gets up there and drops it right onto the floor. That's another Hobbs Lady Eagles point. And I mean, every time we knock one down like that, you could feel that the breath is being taken away from the Lady Dogs. Anthony sends it into the net, and that'll be a point for Artesia. 13-7 your score. Artesia to serve here. Greer right hands it over. Joseph controls to Anthony. She has to do a back set to Williams. Williams just sends it over. Does the only thing she could do with it. Here's a set from Artesia. Anthony digs it out with two hands. Cantu sets it up. Janiyah Williams sends it onto the opposing half. Artesia on the attack here. There's a feint. Joseph gets down low for it. Cantu sets Williams again. Williams with the right hand. Greer handles it up. We got some spirited volleyball here. And they're going to send it wide on the attack, and that'll be another point for the Hobbs Lady Eagles. Artesia had a nice set on the far side, but she was trying to go for the line and just sent it a little too far. 14-7, Hobbs leads. Williams to serve, sends it over. Beltran controls, back set. Looking on the opposite side. Wisdom Anthony getting on the floor. They have to send it over, and Gutierrez does so. On the attack, Artesia has it blocked, and that'll be a Hobbs Lady Eagle point. 15-7, game 3, and boy, your Hobbs Lady Eagles are on fire. Janiyah Williams ready to offer up her serve. She steps, fires. This one's going to fall into the hands of Kennebrew. Back set, Beltran. Beltran sends it to Williams. It's going to be sent over by Tori Beatis, but she can't quite get it over the net, and Artesia will notch the point there. Here comes Ariana Jimenez. She's going to the back line for defensive support. Service, and it's going to be set between Jimenez and Cantu, and they're trying to figure out who was supposed to get that one. That's a beautiful serve there. Beltran, she's got a rifle on those serves. 15-9, here's Beltran's second offering. Controlled by Jimenez. They just get it over the net on defense. Here's the attack from Beltran, dug out by Cantu, set by Wisdom Anthony. Here's Joseph on the feint, and Joseph puts it right between them all. When you've hammered the last 3 or 4 down, and you go for a feint, they're just not ready for it. Another point by the Lady Eagles, 16-9 they lead. Cantu to serve. Cantu off the back line with the right hand. Controlled by Artesia. Silva puts it over. Jimenez goes and gets it. Wisdom Anthony runs it down, and it's going to be just put over by Hand. Here's Artesia on the attack. They go up for the block, and off the back line, it's going to be knocked in. Artesia picks up the point there, making it 16-10. Silva, the lefty, steps up. Sends it over. Dug out by Jimenez. Cantu sends it up for Joseph, and Joseph goes into the net with it. So 16-11 here. And Silva goes back to the back line to serve again. Silva steps up, fires it over, and this time Jimenez and Joseph are watching it. Substitution coming on the floor as Jimenez will come out, and onto the floor comes number 9, Leilani Clay. (16-12) your score. Hobbs still leading. Silva to Joseph. Clay sets it up. Joseph on the back line, sends it to the back half, and it's hammered home again. And here comes Souter in for Gutierrez, and Souter will serve. Souter with that white headband out there. Nice service from Souter. Artesia can't control. Now they just have to send it over. Controlled off the back line by Cantu. Anthony serves it up for Hand. Hand fires it in. And Hand is great at that little running spike. Here's Souter with an 18-12 lead. Off the back line, and it's going to be out of bounds. And the Lady Eagles give up a point there on the service. 18-13. There comes Riley Greer of the Artesia Bulldogs. Check that. That's Argo. Argo sends it over. Hobbs is going to send it off the back line. On the attack, Argo tries to push it. It ain't there, and that's a Hobbs Lady Eagle point. 19-13, your Lady Eagles lead. Janiah Williams back in the game. Outside blocker duties. Here's a service from the back line from Joseph. Kiddebraw can't handle it. And that is a point for the Lady Eagles. 20-13. And the Lady Eagles are flying high. Joseph from the back line sends it again, and they're going to make Kiddebraw move. And Kiddebraw can't get down on that ball. 21-13 the score. Here's Joseph again. Sending it down the line, and she's going to miss wide. That'll be an Artesia point, making it 21-14. Hobbs leading by 7 here. Substitution on the floor. Number 3 coming in for the Lady Bulldogs. That's Destiny Johnson. This is her first action. She's just a sophomore. Leon sends it over, controlled by Cantu. Anthony with the set. Here's Williams. Williams puts it down as the Argo tries to dig it out, but can't do so. That's a Lady Eagles point, and it's 22-14. Hand to serve. On the attack, Artesia near side. That's Destiny Johnson, controlled by the Lady Eagles. Janiah Williams just sends it over. Artesia with a set. Spike in the middle. It's going to be a feint. Dug out, and the Hobbs Lady Eagles do everything they can, but they're going to call him for kind of cupping the ball there. 22-15 the score. Cantu back on the floor. Johnson serving with the left hand. Controlled by Cantu. Wisdom Anthony runs it down. Here's Tori Beatis, sends it over. Artesia setting up the outside hitter, dug out by Joseph. And then they're going to get, I guess, a double hit on Joseph. So that'll be a point for Artesia, and it's 22-16. Johnson sends it into the net, and the Lady Eagles will benefit from that one. Wisdom Anthony to serve. Anthony steps up. Right hands it over. Beltran digs it out. Here's Artesia on the attack. Sends it on the back line. Good hustle there by Cantu. And they're going to say that hit the floor. But boy, Cantu hustled just to have any shot at that. 23-17 the score. Here's the service. Cantu can send it over, and that's about it. Ran down by Torbiatis. Backside Janiyah Williams. She punches it over with a fist. Here's Arteisa on the attack. Into the net. Hobbs Lady Eagles now 1 point away from taking game 2. It's 24-17. Check that. That's game 3. Lady Eagles are really playing well tonight. Their potential is starting to come together. Crowd is clapping and on their feet. Here's the service from Williams. Beltran digs it out. Sent over. Arteisa can't do much with it. Set up. Torbiatis with the right hand. Arteisa still alive. Comes over. Set up. Pushed over by Torbiatis. Amanda say it's in. That's a Hobbs Lady Eagles point. She called it in, and that's going to be Hobbs Lady Eagles taking game 3, 25-17. We'll be back with game 4 action. You're listening to Lady Eagles Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
COVID-19, market volatility, earthquakes, recent layoffs. We've all been impacted during these turbulent times. I'm Shane Wesselter, CEO and founder of Gateway Insurance Group, Gateway Financial Advisors. With over 200 offices and representing all 50 states, we can help. Whether you have questions about the market volatility, whether you should buy, sell, or just write it out, whether you have questions about rolling your 401k to a private IRA, maybe you have questions about the recent premium deferral program for auto and home insurance. Regardless of what your questions are, give us a call. 858-GATEWAY. We are open and have staff and advisors willing to assist. In New Mexico, we have offices in Albuquerque, Clovis, Hobbs, and Santa Fe. We're happy to assist, even if we're not your current advisor. In New Mexico, you can give us a call at 505-585-5595.
For the local Hobbs office, call 393-4577.
We're all in this together. Be smart and stay healthy.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer, and member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Gateway Financial Advisors Incorporated and Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated are not affiliates.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
That coffee shop owner down the street is trying to pay tuition bills. The florist who's been there for every life moment is just a few years from retirement. And there's an entrepreneur who risked it all to open a restaurant. Lee County State Bank encourages you to shop small first this year. Our local businesses are barely hanging on, and they need our support now more than ever before. Follow Lee County State Bank on Facebook for small business spotlights. Visit us at onlinelcsb.com. Member FDIC.
Did you know that right now is the perfect time to invest in a new home? The interest rates are incredibly low. More than likely, your payments will be lower than rent. Call Robinson & Associates today to get a listing of homes that are within your price range. Robinson & Associates will help you find what you're looking for, whether you're looking to upsize, downsize, or just have questions. Call Robinson & Associates today for a free consultation on how to save you money.
The reviews are in, and TDST.
Welcome back. We're in game 4. Hobbs Lady Eagles won the last 2. They dropped the first one, 25-12. And ever since then, the Hobbs Lady Eagles have been dominating the Arteisa Lady Dogs. And they are now up 2-1 going into game 4, and they're trying to close this one out. Lady Eagles will serve to start the game. Something going on here in the stands. I'm not certain. Looked like there was firefighting crew, and I was kind of wondering what was happening, but I think they're just joking with old Coach Wilson over there, who's the athletic director for the Hobbs side. It's been a very spirited group of people here at the game, and I think they're just excited just to be able to watch some volleyball, man. It's great that we've been able to open this up for fans, and we're very proud here at the Walmart Broadcasting to be able to bring you these games. First service from Janiah Williams is over, and we're underway here in the fourth game. Dug out by Cantu. Anthony tries to run it down, and the first point's going to go to Artesia. I was talking in during the break there, and I was saying that Artesia is probably going to come out with a lot of fire here. That's only the second game that they've dropped all season, the third game that they've dropped all season, and two of them tonight, as Artesia's service goes into the net. Hobbs now tying it back up at 1-1 here in the fourth. Cantu to serve. Cantu with the right hand. Beltran off the back line with the dig. Sets up for a middle hit. And that's going to be right by Cantu, and that one's going to hit the floor. And just like that, Artesia's up 2-1. Of course, they play best of 5, and Hobbs leading 2-1 here in the game score. Silva sends it over. Off the back line, she misses, and that evens up to a piece. Hannah Souter doing the service duties here. She comes into the game. Souter with the right hand off the back line, controlled by Artesia. They send a feint over, dug out by Jimenez. And then right-handed by Joseph, and that is a Hobbs Lady Eagle point. Jimenez did a great job of scooting over and getting that ball. And she put it up where Wisdom Anthony and Tori Beatas both had a chance at it. Service from Souter into the net, and that's an Artesia point, and it's 3-3. Here's Artesia to serve. Sends it over. Anthony sets it up. Joseph with the hammer. Dug out by Artesia. Ball still alive. They're just going to have to send it over. Anthony with another set. Back set for Mackenzie Hand. Dug out by Beltran. Ball's at the net. Artesia can't do much with it. They send it to the back line, and that's going to be out. And that'll be a Lady Eagles point. Good hustle there by the Lady Eagles. If that ball had fallen in, they were actually there to make the play, but last second pulled their hands back because they realized the ball was going to carry wide. Here's Joseph to serve. Anaya Joseph's right hand into the back half. Set up, Artesia on the attack. Dug out by Joseph. Anthony sets it up for Williams. Williams hammers it with the right hand. And it's now 5-3. Lady Eagles lead here in the fourth. Joseph to serve. Standing on the back line with the right hand, she sends it over. Artesia. They sent it to the outside hitter, but I think the outside hitter thought that the back line was going to come up and get it. And that's just a little mental error there by the Artesia Bulldogs, and the Lady Eagles get another point on a service winner. Here's Joseph again, leading 6-3, and that's going to be another service winner. Mishandled on the back line by Silva. And now Hobbs up 4 here early in the fourth. Joseph with the right hand over, controlled by Silva. Dugout, sent to the back half. Silva's just going to have to send it over. Cantu sets it up for Anthony. Anthony to Janiah Williams. She hammers it, controlled by Artesia. Artesia back on the attack, and they're going to send it to the back line. Cantu tried to dive over there and get it. Couldn't quite get there, but good effort on Cantu's part, and it's now 7-4. Hobbs with the lead, Artesia to serve. Leone sends it to Cantu. Anthony's going to hit it herself. She didn't wait to do any sets there. Anthony just said, I'm just going to get us the point right now. 8-4, Hobbs leads. And here's Mackenzie Hand to serve. She sends it over. Controlled by Artesia. On the attack, back half. Into Hand's arms. Joseph runs it down, but we can't quite get control of it, and that'll be a point for Artesia. Hobbs with an 8-5 lead, Artesia serving. Johnson sends it wide, and that'll be a Hobbs point. Anthony serving. She's on the far side. Sizes up the defense and sends it over with the right hand. They go at Beltran. Here's the attack with two hands from Silva. Anthony sets it up. It's going to go wide. Janiyah Williams ends up making a beautiful save there. Williams digs it out. Anthony sends it back, and they're going to get her for cupping. 9-6 your score. Much different Hobbs team from game 1 to game 4, that's for sure. Really starting to come together. Here's a set from Anthony. Hit off the back line by Joseph, dug out. All Artesia can do is send it back. Misplay on the pass into the Artesia half. They're going to attack. Joseph digs. Here's Wisdom Anthony. Anthony to Tori Beata. She sends it over on a touch. Outside hitter. Knocks it down and wide. And that'll be a point for the Lady Eagles. 10-6 your score. Janiyah Williams serving. Spins the ball up. 2 steps, jump serve, fires it over. Johnson digs it out on the back line. Here's the attack from Artesia. And it's going to be into the hands of Wisdom Anthony, but Anthony had a bad angle on it. I think Cantu was expecting to have to dig that out. Happens. 10-7 your score. Here's Beltran's serve. Boy, she's got a good one. Set up, hammered home by Tora Beatas off the hands of one of the defenders. And that's another Hobbs Lady Eagles point. Here's Cantu to serve. Hobbs leading 11-7 here in the fourth. Cantu sends it over. Ball's up, and all they're going to be able to do is send it back over. Gets hit us, sets up for Anthony, sets it up for Joseph. Joseph with the right hand, and they're going to call it in. The Artesia bench is up and at it. They didn't like that call at all. That'll be a Hobbs point. Cantu to serve again. Cantu fires it over. Johnson just sends it back on the first hit. Here's a set from Anthony. Joseph with the right hand powers it over. Dug out by Artesia. Artesia off the back line. Back to Anthony. Big set. Sets it up on the wrong side, though. Artesia attacks. And then Joseph tries to send it over with the right hand. Couldn't quite get there, and that'll be an Artesia point. We're getting some spirited volleyball, though. 12-8 your score. Here's Silva with the left hand. Hobbs digs it out. Good job by Jimenez there. Attacked by Joseph. Artesia on the attack. Up to block. Hobbs doesn't get a hold of it, and she's going to hammer it into the slot. 12-9 your score. Artesia still serving. Here's Silva. Silva with the left hand. Dug out by Cantu. Anthony attacks. Back to Hand. Hand sends it to the deep half. Artesia fighting for it. 3 hits, and that's it. And that's going to be a point for the Lady Eagles. Good job by Mackenzie Hand handling that right there. Souter in to serve, but we have a timeout on the floor. They want to talk things over. 13-9 your score, Hobbs lead. Move back after these messages on the Hobbs Lady Eagle Volleyball Network.
The Plus is, well, a plus. Customers are loving the integration of live TV, recordings, on-demand programming, and streaming apps. Our convenient voice remote is the talk of the town. Our intuitive cloud DVR ensures you never miss a moment. Bundle TDS TV Plus and high-speed internet from $74.95 a month. See what the buzz is about. Order at hellotds.com/TDSTV today. Not available in all areas. Terms and conditions may apply. See website for details.
Every day.
Welcome back. 13-9. Your Hobbs Lady Eagles lead the Artesia Lady Dogs. We're in the fourth game here. Hobbs leading the game score 2-1 with a chance to close it out in game 4. Here's a service from Souter. That one's long, and that'll be a point for the Lady Dogs. It's 13-10 here. Joseph digs it out, sets up Anthony. Backside Mackenzie Hand. Blocked at the net, but they can't do anything with it. And that'll be a Hobbs Lady Eagle point. It's now 14-10. Lady Eagles serving. I believe that's Tori Beatas back there. It's not. That's Joseph and into the net. So 14-11. Hobbs hanging on by 3 here. Hobbs Lady Eagles haven't won yet on the season, and Artesia has not lost. Hobbs running it down, just gets it over the net. Here's the attack from Artesia. Johnson sends it on the back half, controlled by Joseph, set by Anthony on the run. Here's Hand, and that one's going to be into the net, and it's now a 14-12 game. It happens a lot of times in volleyball. You get to that last game where you have a chance to finish it off, and you have to find yourself a little bit as the serve goes from the own goes long, and that'll make it 15-12. Here's Hand on the service. Nice serve to Johnson. Johnson can't do much with it. They're attacking from the back half. Dug out by Hand. Attacked by Anthony with the left hand. They go up on the block, and Tori Beatas puts it down with 2 hands. 16-12 the score. And now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Hand sends it over. Johnson sends it up. And Tori Beatas puts another one down. Staying at the net, and they look shaken over there on the Artesia side right now. 17-12. Here's Hand again. Sends it to the back half. Dug out. Here's Artesia on the attack. Sends it to the back half, controlled by Joseph. Sent over by Anthony. And not sure what the call was there, but it's going to be an Artesia point, it looks like. I'm not certain. Maybe they got her for going under the net. She fell down on the floor. And I guess they're getting her for going under the net, but she fell on the Hobbs side, so I'm not certain what she saw. So 17-13 regardless. Our arguing is not going to win us the battle here. So volleyball might. Here's a set from Anthony. Here's a spike from Tori Beatas. And it's another Hobbs point. Lady Eagles are finding their stride. Into the game, number 5. That is Sarahi Gutierrez. Anthony to serve. She sends it over. She put a little bit of zip on that one. Here's the attack from Artesia. Blocked at the net, but they couldn't quite get it over. And that'll be an Artesia point, making it 18-14 here. Artesia to serve. I think that's Argo serving off the back line. Controlled by Joseph. She sends it too far. Tori Beatas makes a nice save. Joseph sends it to the back half. On the run, Artesia with a set. Controlled by Cantu on the dig. Anthony sets it up for Tori Beatas. Hammered down, controlled by Artesia. Artesia on the attack. Back half in the line. And they put it the only place we ain't. And that's on the floor in that back half. 18-15 your score. And this is starting to become some very spirited volleyball. Artesia, Argo to serve. Sends it over. Cantu has it. Anthony sets. She's got Williams. Williams sends it. Blocked at the net. Can't do much with it. They're going to send it back over on the attack, and it's going to be out of bounds. No, they're calling it in. And it looked like it was out from my side, but they're calling that one in. And that'll be a point for Artesia. 18-16 timeout on the floor. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Lady Eagle Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Specials are going on this week at Thriftway and La Tienda in Hobbs. Family pack lean ground beef, $1.99 a pound. Bone-in sirloin cut pork chops, 99 cents a pound. Jalapeno peppers, 2 pounds for $1. Salad avocados, 4 for $1. Fresh zucchini squash, $1 per pound. Iceberg lettuce, $1 each. For all your grocery specials, La Tienda, 400 East Marlin, and Thriftway, 1317 North Turner in Hobbs. Everyday
Welcome
specials are going on this week at Thriftway and La Tienda in Hobbs. Family pack lean ground beef, $1.99 a pound. Bone-in sirloin cut pork chops, 99 cents.
Welcome back. Hobbs on the attack here. Dug out by Arteisa, sent to the back half. Cantu has it. Set up by Anthony, hammered to the back line. They're going to call that one in. And that'll be a Hobbs point, making it 19-16. Hobbs to serve. Janiah Williams will be doing the duties. Hobbs up 3 here, late in the 4th game, trying to close it out against a tough Arteisa squad. Williams controlled by Beltran. Here's the set. Attack by Arteisa. Sent wide, out of bounds. Another point for the Lady Eagles. It's now 20-16. Williams to serve again. Williams has it up, right hands it over, and that's going to be a service ace by Williams, and it's 21-16 here in the 4th. 4 points away from closing out and handing Arteisa their first loss of the season. Here's Williams' serve, controlled off the back line. Arteisa to attack. Far side, dug out by Cantu, set up by Wisdom Anthony, hammered by Joseph, and Hobbs with another point. Anaya Joseph with the right hand slam. And another timeout on the floor. We'll be back after these messages. 22-16, your Lady Eagles lead. You're listening to Lady Eagle Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Your comfort is our concern. Tech air conditioning and heating. For heating and air, it's all you need. Great same-day service, guaranteed. Friendly, fast, professional too. Tech, get the job done right the first time. Your comfort is our concern. Tech air conditioning and heating. Call 392-5307. Tech.
See our ad on page 6 in names and numbers.
Welcome back. Hobbs Lady Eagles up 22-16, 3 points away from closing out the Lady Dogs of Artesia. And I tell you what, the Hobbs Lady Eagles have gotten steadily better this entire game. And now with a chance to give Artesia their first loss on the season. Here's Janiah Williams. Right hands it over. Dug out by Beltran. Artesia on the attack. Here's the set. Spike blocked at the line. They can't handle it. Another point for our Lady Eagles. Anaya Joseph and Tori Beatis at the line. Gutierrez is up there also. 23-16, Lady Eagles lead. Janiah Williams with the right hand. Beautiful serve. Back half. They're just going to have to send it over. Cantu sets Anthony. Pushed over by Tori Beatis, and they got her for cupping. 23-17. Lady Eagles just need 2 points here. Jimenez back on the floor. She's in for Joseph. Check that. She's in for Janiah Williams. Here's a serve from Beltran. Beautiful dig out by Cantu. They send it over to the back half. Cantu did a wonderful job getting to that one. Attack by Artesia down the line, and they're going to call it in. And that'll be a point for Artesia. 23-18, Hobbs with a 5-point lead. Artesia trying to stay alive here. Some discussion about who's serving here. Now they're having a discussion on the floor. And so Beltran goes to serve again. I think after a long point, Artesia thought they had to rotate, and they didn't. Here's Beltran's serve. Dug out by Joseph. Anthony sticks it up. Gets hit as right hands it over. All she could do right there, and she did it well. Here's the attack from Beltran. Dug out by Anthony. Joseph on the far side with a hammer. Ball's up, and that's going to be out of bounds after hitting one of the Artesia Lady Dogs. And that'll be 24-18. And serving for the Hobbs Lady Eagle is Cantu with a chance to close them out. And the Hobbs faithful is on their feet. Here's Cantu. Right hands it over. And that's going to be misplayed. The Hobbs Lady Eagles have upset the Artesia Lady Dogs in 4 games, winning 25-18 in the final game. And the Lady Eagles get their first win of the season, and Artesia picks up their first loss. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Hobbs Lady Eagle Volleyball on the Walmart Digital Solutions Network.
Proud to support the athletic programs of Hobbs High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Hobbs, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eagles! What exactly do you look for when choosing a bank? The choice is clear. First American Bank has been helping customers like you since 1903. That's over 100 years of banking expertise and knowledge at your convenience. First American Bank takes pride in helping small business from banking to lending. They get it done. First American Bank in Hobbs takes the time to sit and understand your business. This helps them help you. Call First American Bank in Hobbs today at 575-392-9200.
Whatever your tire needs may be, you can always count on Forest Tire. Whether it's roadside assistance, a new battery, brakes, an alignment, a new set of tires for around town, off-road or work, or just a flat tire, being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performances without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
COVID-19, market volatility, earthquakes, recent layoffs, we've all been impacted during these turbulent times. I'm Shane Wesselter, CEO and founder of Gateway Insurance Group, Gateway Financial Advisors. With over 200 offices and representing all 50 states, we can help. Whether you have questions about the market volatility, whether you should buy, sell, or just write it out, whether you have questions about rolling your 401k to a private IRA, maybe you have questions about the recent premium deferral program for auto and home insurance. Regardless of what your questions are, give us a call, 858-GATEWAY. We are open and have staff and advisors willing to assist. In New Mexico, we have offices in Albuquerque, Clovis, Hobbs, and Santa Fe. We're happy to assist, even if we're not your current advisor. In New Mexico, you can give us a call at 505-585-5595.
For the local Hobbs office, call 393-4577.
We're all in this together. Be smart and stay healthy.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer, and member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Gateway Financial Advisors Incorporated and Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated are not affiliates.
Welcome back. Hobbs Lady Eagles winning 3-1 to take the entire match from the Lady Bulldogs. Bulldogs will fall to 5-1 on the season, and they are going to be traveling to Lovington on the 16th, and they'll be taking on the Wildcats there. And the Hobbs Lady Eagles will be playing 2 matches on Saturday. They will be in Lovington at hosting Lovington at 2, and then playing Portales at 6:30. So, and according to the Artesia, they've got Lovington coming there. So, according to what I'm seeing, Lovington's playing twice. Actually, I checked. I apologize. That's the 16th. That's the 13th. I got the dates wrong. So, sorry about that right there. Yeah, they don't play again to the 16th in Artesia. And whereas this Saturday you'll have Lovington and Portales for the Lady Eagles, who improved to 1-3 on the season. We appreciate all you for listening, and we hope that you continue to follow all of the Lady Eagles action here on the Walmart Broadcasting Network. And from Evie back at the station and Branson, who helped me run the scoreboard here today and the camera, this is Brian Coltrane. Good night.